Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. This is Somaliland National Television News English, and my name is Badruddin Muhammad. And I'm here to update you on the daily news. These are the stories making headlines. Somaliland Minister of Health announced the initial date of Children's Health Days campaign. Somaliland Minister of Foreign Affairs gave an exclusive interview to Somaliland National Television. Somaliland Minister of Presidential visited the road between Hargeisa and Berbera. Widespread flooding across southern Britain is expected to spread with more bad weather predicted. Somaliland Minister of Health Suleiman Isa Ahmed Haglatosi announced that Children's Health Days are starting off the 14th of this month nationwide. Somaliland Minister of Health Suleiman Isa Ahmed Haglatosi, together with cabinet ministers attended a ceremony held in Hotel Mansour at the capital city of Somaliland, Hargeisa, where they announced that the Children's Health Days campaign is expected to start off at different regions of Somaliland on the 14th of this month. The cabinet ministers that attended ceremony included the Ministry of Health, Religion Affairs, the Vice Minister of Information, Culture and National Guidance, and several high-ranking officials. The Director General of Somaliland Ministry of Health, Habib Adan Noor, gave a brief speech at the event about the phases of this campaign and elaborated on the significance of the children's health in everywhere. The Somaliland Minister of Religion Affairs, Sheikh Khalil Abdullahi Ahmed, and officials representing WHO and UNICEF spoke at the event and complimented Somaliland Ministry of Health for their priceless, touchable effort toward the people of Somaliland. Somaliland Minister of Education, Mrs. Zamzam Abdi Adam, who was in the attendee, accelerated the educational servants throughout the nation to participate in this campaign. On the conclusion of the event, Somaliland Minister of Health Suleiman Isa Haglatosi, speaking at the event, suggested the parents to take advantage on behalf of their children this campaign, which will consist vaccinations, encouragement of the children, checking their nutrition factors, and other services that will benefit the children. Somaliland Minister of Foreign Affairs, Mohammed Bihi Yunis, gave an exclusive interview to Somaliland National Television where he enlarged his work-related trip to Guinea and other African nations. Somaliland Minister of Foreign Affairs, Mohammed Bihi Yunis, gave an exclusive interview to Somaliland National Television where he enlarged his work-related trip to Guinea. Minister Mohammed Bihi Yunis stated that Somaliland Ministry of Foreign Affairs received invitations from the President of Guinea, Obiang. The reason behind the invitation of the Guinea president was to know more about Somaliland and to be aware of its sovereignty. The meeting was multi-dimensional that focused on the many fields, including the economic growth of Somaliland, peace and stability, and good governance of Somaliland. The minister said, Guinea is rich with oil, which makes the economy better than many states in African continent will lead to discuss about investing Somaliland. Mohammed Bihi Yunis also extended his trip to Congo, where he met with Ballor Company, which is France-owned giant company that Somaliland government signed an agreement with early this year to take control and invest Berbera international port. On the other hand, Mr. Mohammed Bihi Yunis gave a brief remark on the committee that President Ahmed Mohamed Mahmoud Silayo assigned to end the conflict within the ruling party Kulmiye, and remarked that they found the problem which helped them to find the solution too. The minister also spoke about the recent conflict between the members of Somaliland House of Representatives and argued to be concluded with peaceful talks. Somaliland Minister of Presidential Hirsi Ali Haji Hassan, accompanied by the Director of the Road Reconstruction Committee, took a trip to the road between the capital city of Somaliland, Hargeisa, and the capital city of Sahel region, Berbera. Somaliland Minister of Presidential Hirsi Ali Haji Hassan, accompanied by the Director of the Road Reconstruction Committee, took a trip to the road connects the capital city of Somaliland, Hargeisa, and the capital city of Sahel region, Berbera. Somaliland residents witnessed great development progress recently throughout the nation, which was one of the major plans of the government led by Somaliland President Ahmed Mohamed Mahmoud Silayo. The reconstruction of this road is recently at between La Farouk and Hamas and is expected to be completed within this year. Hersi Ali Haji Hassan, who gave a brief remark on his trip, mentioned that this kind of developmental progress is only feasible to health societies of the society. And this also proves that the accusation of the opposition figures toward the government are all propaganda. Somaliland Minister of Presidential also mentioned that this road expenses was a part of the government budget, but now going under promised money from EU, which soon expected to reach the hands of the government of Somaliland. EU promised to pay $2 million to the government of Somaliland and now added up another $2 million due to the enormous developmental progress ongoing, another $2 million due to the enormous developmental progress ongoing throughout the nation. On the conclusion of the minister's speech, the minister massively thanked Amal Road Construction Company, which is among the construction companies taking part in the reconstruction of the Somaliland roads. He also thanked the lorry drivers that used that road for the fund that they contributed and submitted to the Road Reconstruction Committee, which he appreciated and called it patriotic. The director of the Road Reconstruction Committee, accompanied by representatives from the EU, also spoke at the event and elaborated the significance of this road to the Somaliland people and the role it will play on the transportation sector of Somaliland. Massively participated workshop organized by Somaliland Ministry of Interior was held today at the capital city of Somaliland, Hargeisa. This workshop had an attendees the Ministry of Agriculture, Interior, the Minister of Agriculture, Interior, Public Works, Environment, several mayors, and the Land-Based Case Committee and other renowned officials. And the Land-Based Case Committee and other renowned officials. This workshop was based on discussion on the draft of National Land Planning Law, which will ongoing for 2 days. The Director General of Somaliland Ministry of Interior, Abdisamad Umar Mal, explained the importance of the approval and implementation of this law and elaborated that this discussion will focus on the work procedure of this Land-Based Cases Committee. Somaliland Minister of Agriculture, Farah Elmi Gedole, who also spoke at the event, and stated that the committee responsible for this law to pay close attention to this law, which will solve so many problems and help the courts to make fair judgments. The chairman of Somaliland Supreme Court, who opened this workshop, argued the constitution of the nation to be exercised properly. You are still watching Somaliland National Television, the only Somali-speaking channel with an English news program. Now for our international headlines in detail. Britain praised for further flood misery with more severe weather forecast. Many parts of the country have been underwater for several weeks after a month of unusually heavy rainfall and storms caused rivers to pass their banks. The government is coming under increasing pressure over its response to the crisis, with critics blaming the problem on years of underinvestment in flood defenses. The military have been brought in to help build flood defenses and evacuate properties, but with no end in sight to the wet weather. The rising Thames River also increases the chances of suburban town. An earthquake of around 7 magnitude has struck China's far western region of Xinjiang. There are no immediate reports of casualties or damage. China's government put the epicenter in Yushan County in the far south of Xinjiang. It's mostly desert and mountainous, but also has land used for farming. Local authorities say the nearest settlement is some 50 kilometers away, and that a 20-person rescue team was being sent to the area. The U.S. Geological Survey initially put the magnitude at 6.9 before downgrading it to 6.8. Chinese authorities have put the magnitude at 7.3. That's the end of our news. Thank you for watching. Until next time, fi amanillah. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.